As a new morning rises, may God's light fill your heart with peace, strength, and renewed purpose. Before the day begins to unfold, take a moment to breathe deeply and invite His presence into every step you take. Let His wisdom guide your decisions, His love shape your thoughts, and His grace carry you through whatever lies ahead. If these morning prayers uplift your spirit and help you welcome the day with faith, I invite you to subscribe and stay connected. May each sunrise remind you that God walks beside you, offering hope for every new beginning. At the quiet break of dawn, when the world is still wrapped in gentle silence, my heart turns toward you, Lord, seeking your presence before anything else. In this tender hour, before responsibilities rise and voices compete for attention, I long to be anchored in the peace that only you can give. As the sunlight slowly stretches across the sky, I remember that every new day is a gift shaped by your hands. You invite me to walk with you, trust you, and allow you to guide each moment. Let this morning begin with full surrender to your will. In this sacred morning stillness, I breathe deeply and feel your nearness settling over my spirit. Before the thoughts of the day rush in, I ask you to steady my mind and quiet every anxious whisper. Teach me to start each day by turning first to your wisdom instead of my own limited understanding. Remind me that I am not called to walk alone or rely solely on my strength. Your guidance is available, abundant, and faithful. Help me to recognize your voice above every distraction, trusting that you will direct me as I seek your presence. As I stand on the threshold of a brand new day, I acknowledge that I do not know what lies ahead, but you do, Lord. Your knowledge is complete, your vision perfect, and your compassion unfailing. Because of this, I entrust every step to your loving care. Whether this day brings moments of joy, challenge, or growth, help me remain confident that your hand is leading me. Strengthen my desire to walk in alignment with your purposes. May my first prayer be to follow wherever you guide, knowing your path is always good. This morning, I ask you to shape my thoughts so they reflect your truth and not the fears or doubts that sometimes cloud my mind. Renew my perspective, Lord, and help me see today not as a series of burdens to bear but as opportunities to witness your faithfulness. Let every task, conversation, and decision be grounded in your wisdom. When I am tempted to rush ahead or rely on my instincts alone, remind me gently to slow down and seek your direction. Teach me to cultivate a heart that listens for your whisper. As sunlight filters through the windows and awakens the world, awaken also the deeper parts of my spirit that long to honor you. Stir within me a hunger for righteousness and a passion to live intentionally according to your ways. May this morning set the tone for a day guided not by impatience or fear but by faith that you are working in every detail. Help me resist the urge to control outcomes. Instead, teach me to trust that every step taken under your guidance leads me closer to your purpose for my life. Lord, I bring before you the choices I will face today, both great and small. Some decisions may be simple, while others may weigh heavily on my heart. Prepare me now to approach each one with clarity that comes from your Spirit. Let your wisdom be the compass that directs my actions. If I wander toward paths that divert me from your will, gently pull me back. Establish my feet firmly on the road you have intended for me. May every decision reflect my desire to walk closely with you and honor your name. As the morning continues to unfold, I offer my plans and expectations to you, surrendering them with open hands. Too often I hold tightly to my own ideas, forgetting that your plans are far greater than anything I could imagine. Transform my thinking so that my goals align with your heart. Show me the difference between what is merely good and what is truly guided by your will. I trust that when you lead, I will not be misled. Shape my desires so they reflect heavenly priorities and lead me to places where your grace can be fully displayed. With a renewed spirit, I ask you to help me walk through this day with a posture of humility. Pride can cloud my vision and prevent me from recognizing your guidance. Help me instead to rely fully on your direction, acknowledging that every blessing and opportunity flows from your hand. When challenges arise, stop me from reacting with frustration or fear. Teach me to respond with patience, remembering that you are present in every moment. Keep my heart soft and teachable so I can receive your correction and embrace the path you have prepared. Lord, I know that walking in your guidance requires not only prayer but obedience. As I seek your direction this morning, give me the courage to follow through with what you reveal. Strengthen my commitment to live according to your truth, even when obedience feels difficult or uncomfortable. When I am uncertain about the right path, remind me that your word is a lamp to my feet, illuminating each step. Help me trust your timing, your methods, and your wisdom more than my temporary desires. Let obedience become a joyful expression of my love for you. As the world awakens around me, I ask you to open my eyes to the opportunities you have prepared. Sometimes your guidance comes in gentle nudges, unexpected moments, or quiet invitations to love others. Teach me to recognize these moments instead of rushing past them. Help me slow down enough to see your hand at work in people, circumstances, and even interruptions. Let my steps be sensitive to your leading so that I can participate in the good works you have already set in motion. May today be filled with divine appointments that reflect your grace. Lord, I ask for your peace to guide my heart throughout this day. When uncertainty tries to overwhelm me, remind me that you go before me. Let your peace guard my thoughts and emotions, grounding me firmly in your presence. When I feel restless, draw me back into stillness. When I feel discouraged, lift my spirit with the assurance that you are near. May the peace that comes from trusting your guidance sustain me in every situation. Let my life today reflect the calm confidence of someone who knows they are led by a faithful God. As I pause in this morning prayer, I thank you that your love leads me with both strength and gentleness. You do not push or pressure me, you invite me to follow willingly. Because your love is steadfast, I can move into this day with courage. Teach me to remember throughout the day that you are by my side. Whether I walk through joy or challenge, I do not walk alone. Your presence assures me that every step guided by you leads toward growth, blessing, and deeper faith. Help me treasure the truth as I move forward. Lord, fill my heart with gratitude for the gift of another day. Gratitude opens my eyes to your blessings and strengthens my willingness to follow your guidance. When I choose thankfulness, I am reminded that you have already carried me through countless seasons with faithfulness that never fails. Let this gratitude shape my attitude, my decisions, and my interactions. Help me to speak words that uplift, act with kindness, and move with purpose. May the gratitude in my heart guide me to trust your leading more fully, knowing that every day under your care is a blessing. As this new day unfolds, help me embrace the truth that your guidance is not reserved for extraordinary moments but is present in the ordinary rhythms of life. Teach me to seek you in the simple tasks as much as the significant ones. When I work, let me do so with excellence. When I speak, let my words reflect grace. When I rest, let my heart remain connected to you. Every moment becomes meaningful when it is guided by your Spirit. Lead me in the ordinary so that I may experience your extraordinary faithfulness. Before I step fully into the responsibilities of today, I ask you to anchor me in unwavering trust. The future may be uncertain, but your character is not. You are steady, wise, and infinitely loving. Help me walk into this day with confidence rooted in who you are, not in my abilities or circumstances. Let my steps reflect reliance on your guidance rather than my own limited insight. As I move forward, remind me continually that you are the one letting, shaping, and strengthening me. With this assurance, I begin the day with hope. As the day moves forward and its pace begins to quicken, I ask you, Lord, to help me remain steady in your presence. It is easy to lose focus once responsibilities press in and unexpected problems arise. Yet I desire to walk every moment with the awareness that you are guiding me. When distractions tempt me to rush, remind me to breathe and return to your peace. Let your steady hand lead me through each challenge with patience, clarity, and grace. May I approach every task knowing that you walk beside me, strengthening my steps. In moments when circumstances seem overwhelming, remind me that my strength does not come from my own abilities but from you, Lord. When challenges appear larger than what I can handle, steady my heart with the assurance that you see every detail and already know the way forward. Teach me not to react from fear or frustration but to respond with faith and wisdom. Let difficulties become opportunities to depend more deeply on your guidance. I trust that you will illuminate the right path, even when the road ahead seems uncertain or confusing. As I encounter people throughout this day, help me to reflect your love in every interaction. Guide my words so they bring encouragement rather than discouragement, healing rather than harm. When misunderstandings arise, grant me patience to listen and humility to respond with kindness. Teach me to see others through your compassionate eyes, recognizing that each person carries burdens unseen. Let my presence speak peace into tense situations. Strengthen me to be a vessel of your grace, allowing your guidance to shape my attitude and behavior in every conversation I have today. When tasks become demanding and time feels limited, help me resist the urge to depend solely on my own efforts. Remind me that productivity becomes meaningful when it is aligned with your will, not driven by pressure or fear. Guide my priorities so I focus on what truly matters according to your purpose for this day. Give me the clarity to set aside distractions and the wisdom to handle responsibilities with diligence. Let your presence accompany me in every task, turning even the simplest moments into opportunities to honor you through faithful work. As trials arise, Lord, protect my heart from discouragement. When plans shift unexpectedly or obstacles seem unmovable, remind me that your guidance remains constant. You are not surprised by anything I face today. Teach me to trust that even setbacks can serve a higher purpose when surrendered to you. Strengthen my resolve to keep moving forward with hope. Let me remember that challenges do not mean abandonment but are often invitations to experience your power, comfort, and wisdom in deeper ways. Help me hold tightly to your promises when the day feels difficult. When my mind becomes filled with worries, help me to pause and return my focus to you. Anxiety tries to cloud the clarity of your guidance, but your presence brings peace that calms every fear. Teach me to surrender each concern as soon as it rises, trusting that you care for every detail of my life. Let your peace guard my heart and mind throughout this day. Remind me that I am not meant to carry the weight of my burdens alone. You are with me, ready to provide strength, direction, and comfort every moment I need it. Lord, grant me discernment as I navigate decisions that arise unexpectedly. Some choices may come with pressure, urgency, or uncertainty. In these moments, help me pause long enough to seek your wisdom before acting. Quiet the noise around me so I can hear your gentle guidance. Remind me that wisdom begins with surrendering my own assumptions and listening for your voice. Let every decision I make today honor your will and lead me toward paths that reflect your truth. I trust that when I seek you sincerely, you will guide me faithfully. As I move through this day, help me cultivate a spirit of perseverance. When fatigue sets in or discouragement whispers that giving up would be easier, remind me of the strength that comes from abiding in you. Renew my energy and sharpen my focus so that I may continue walking the path you have prepared. Let perseverance not be rooted in stubbornness but in deep trust that you are working through every effort, even when results seem slow. Strengthen my heart to keep moving with steadfast hope, knowing that perseverance builds character and draws me closer to you. In the midst of busyness, help me create small moments of stillness to reconnect with you. Even brief pauses can become sacred spaces where my heart is refreshed and realigned with your presence. Teach me to whisper prayers between tasks, lifting my thoughts toward you. Let these quiet moments be reminders that I am never alone and that your guidance is available at every step. Through these pauses, renew my strength, restore my perspective, and center my spirit once again in the peace that comes from walking closely with you. When conflict arises or relationships become strained, Lord, guide my heart with wisdom and grace. Help me respond with patience rather than irritation, compassion rather than defensiveness. Teach me to seek reconciliation where possible and to extend forgiveness where needed. Let my words and actions bring healing rather than division. Remind me that loving others well is a reflection of being guided by your Spirit. Strengthen me to be gentle yet firm, humble yet confident, gracious yet truthful. May my interactions today reveal your love working through me, even in difficult moments. As opportunities unfold throughout this day, help me recognize which ones come from you. Not every open door is meant to be walked through, and not every invitation aligns with your plan. Give me discernment to distinguish between distractions and divine opportunities. When you lead me toward something new, grant me the courage to say yes with faith. When you caution me to wait or decline, help me obey without hesitation. Let your wisdom illuminate the path so clearly that I may follow with confidence, trusting that your timing is always perfect. In times of disappointment, remind me, Lord, that your guidance does not fail. When things do not go as I hoped or expected, teach me to trust that you see a bigger picture than I can comprehend. Let disappointment become a place where my faith deepens rather than weakens. Help me release my expectations and embrace your purposes, knowing that your plans are always for my good. Strengthen my heart to remain grateful even when the day brings challenges. May my trust in your guidance remain unshaken, grounded in the certainty of your unfailing love. As the demands of the day continue, help me maintain a heart filled with compassion. Let me not become so consumed with my own responsibilities that I overlook the needs of others. Open my eyes to opportunities to serve, encourage, and uplift those around me. Let compassion be a natural expression of your love flowing through me. When I see someone struggling, give me the wisdom to know how to respond. Help me reflect your kindness in action and attitude. May my steps today bring comfort, hope, and a reminder of your presence to those I encounter. When moments of joy appear amid the challenges, help me pause to appreciate them fully. Joy is a gift that nourishes the soul, reminding me that your goodness is present in every part of the day. Teach me to celebrate small blessings, a kind word, a completed task, a moment of clarity, or a peaceful pause. Let joy become a signpost pointing me back to your faithfulness. May these moments refresh my spirit and energize my heart, giving me the strength to continue walking in your guidance with gratitude and hope. As this chapter of the day unfolds, help me remember that walking in your guidance is not a single moment but a continuous journey. Each step requires intentionality, humility, and trust. Teach me to revisit your presence again and again, allowing your wisdom to shape my choices. When I drift, gently pull me back. When I grow weary, lift my spirit. Let your guidance be the steady rhythm of my day, leading me with grace, strength, and unwavering love. May every moment draw me closer to you and deepen my dependence on your perfect leadership. As the light of day begins to fade and evening settles in, I pause to reflect on the journey you have guided me through, Lord. Every step, challenge, and blessing has been held in your hands. Even in moments when I felt uncertain, your presence quietly carried me. Now, as night draws near, I allow my heart to rest in gratitude. You have remained faithful, patient, and kind. Teach me to see your fingerprints in every detail of this day. Let this time of reflection draw me deeper into trust, remembering how gently you have led me. In the quiet of evening, I bring before you the burdens I carried today. Some were resolved, others remain unfinished, and some still weigh heavily on my heart. Yet I trust that you are working in ways I cannot see. Teach me to place every unresolved worry into your hands, releasing the pressure to control outcomes. Remind me that your guidance does not end when the day ends. You continue to work even as I rest. Help me surrender freely, believing that you know what is best and that your timing is always perfectly aligned. As I review my day, I recognize moments when I tried to move ahead without seeking your wisdom. Forgive me, Lord, for times when impatience clouded my choices or when I relied too heavily on my own understanding. Thank you for the grace that gently redirects me, even when I stumble. In this evening stillness, teach me to grow from my mistakes without being burdened by them. Let your mercy remind me that each day is part of a larger story you are beautifully writing, and nothing is wasted in the hands of a loving God. Lord, I also bring to you the victories of today, moments where your guidance was clear and your strength carried me. Whether big or small, I recognize that every success reflects your faithfulness working through me. Help me celebrate these moments with humility, knowing that apart from you, I can do nothing of lasting value. Let gratitude fill my heart as I remember the ways you provided wisdom, courage, patience, and clarity. May these victories strengthen my trust in your continual guidance and remind me that you are actively shaping my steps each day. As darkness deepens, I thank you for the people I encountered today. Some brought joy, some brought challenge, but each interaction shaped my journey. Where I offered kindness, let it plant seeds of hope. Where I fell short, teach me to grow and seek your correction. Strengthen my relationships with patience, understanding, and grace so that I may reflect your love more faithfully. Let the lessons learned through today's interactions guide my growth. Help me view every person as someone who matters deeply to you, and remind me that your guidance often comes through the voices and lives of others. Now that the day is ending, I ask you to calm my heart from the noise and intensity of the hours that have passed. Quiet every anxious thought and hush the lingering concerns that try to claim my peace. Wrap me in the assurance that I am safe in your presence. Remind me that rest is not a sign of weakness but an act of faith, trusting that you remain in control even when I cease from my efforts. Let your peace settle deeply within me, preparing my spirit to release the weight of this day into your care. As I reflect, I acknowledge that some moments of today stretched my patience or overwhelmed my emotions. Thank you, Lord, for staying with me through each one. Teach me to see challenges not as burdens but as opportunities for growth. Strengthen my resilience so that tomorrow I may respond with greater wisdom and grace. Help me recognize how these challenging moments refine my character and deepen my dependence on you. Allow me to rest tonight with a heart that is learning, growing, and becoming more aligned with your purpose, even through difficulties that seemed painful at the time. Lord, as I prepare for rest, I ask you to renew my mind. Replace every discouraging thought with truth. Remind me that I am loved, chosen, and led by a God who never fails. Where doubts linger, speak reassurance. Where fears attempt to take root, plant courage. Your guidance today was constant, even when I didn't recognize it, and it will remain steadfast tomorrow. Let this renewal of mind prepare me for a new day filled with fresh mercy. May I sleep with the confidence that you are working in both seen and unseen ways for my good. In this moment of stillness, Lord, I lift to you the dreams and hopes that rest within my heart. Some feel close, others distant, and some uncertain, but all are known to you. Teach me to trust your timing and surrender my desires into your hands. Let my dreams be shaped by your will rather than my impatience. Guide me to pursue only what aligns with your purpose, and give me peace to release what you have not intended. Tonight, I choose to trust that what you have prepared for me is far greater than anything I could shape on my own. As I reflect on the day's journey, I find comfort in acknowledging that you accompanied me through every moment. Even when I felt rushed, overwhelmed, or distracted, your presence remained steady. Thank you for being a God who never abandons, who remains faithful regardless of my imperfections. Let this awareness bring rest to my soul. Help me end this day with gratitude rather than regret, hope rather than fear, and trust rather than doubt. May the truth of your constant companionship be the peace that carries me through this night and prepares me for a new dawn. As the evening deepens, Lord, I ask you to watch over those I care about. Guide them, comfort them, and protect them just as you have done for me today. Surround each one with your peace and speak into their hearts with love and reassurance. Let your presence rest upon their homes, their worries, and their dreams. Remind me that entrusting loved ones to you is an act of faith, acknowledging that you love them far more deeply than I ever could. Let this prayer extend beyond myself, becoming a blessing to all those who walk beside me. Now, Lord, I choose to let go of the pressures that followed me throughout the day. I release the expectations I placed on myself and the ones others may have placed on me. Help me rest in the truth that my worth is not measured by productivity but by your love. Teach me to sleep peacefully without rehearsing what I should have done differently. Instead, let me embrace your grace, knowing that you see my heart, understand my efforts, and extend compassion where I fall short. May this letting go bring freedom as I prepare for restful sleep. As the night becomes quieter, I feel the weight of your presence settling gently over me. I thank you for the security of knowing that I am held by a faithful God. In this sacred quiet, my soul finds rest. You know my needs before I speak them, my fears before they surface, and my hopes before they take shape. Teach me to rest deeply in your love tonight, trusting that while I sleep, you continue to watch over me. Let my rest be a reminder that you are the keeper of my life, both day and night. Lord, before this day closes, I lift my heart in gratitude for the ways you guided me. Thank you for strength in weakness, peace in chaos, clarity in confusion, and grace in my imperfections. Help me grow more aware of your presence each day so I may follow your leading with greater trust. As I lay down to rest, I ask for a refreshed heart, a renewed spirit, and a mind at peace. Let this gratitude shape my sleep and prepare my soul for the blessings you will unfold tomorrow. Your faithfulness is my resting place tonight. As I prepare to close my eyes, I place the entirety of this day into your loving hands. Everything I accomplished, everything I struggled with, everything I wished had gone differently, I surrender it all to you. Let this final act of trust before sleep deepen my connection to your heart. Guide my dreams, restore my strength, and prepare me for a new day shaped by your wisdom and grace. Thank you, Lord, for being my guide from morning to night, for leading me in love, and for giving me peace that remains constant. In your presence, I rest.